Here's problem number 4 from assignment number 1. Again, we start with, as we do with other limit problems, we start by saying what would happen if we plug in the 1 into the locations in here, and then we notice on the bottom we get a 1 minus 1, which is a divide by 0 error, which we can't tolerate. So what's our solution? Well, let's try multiplying both the top and the bottom by x cubed. And in doing so, when we distribute this through, we end up with, on the top, x cubed minus 1 over x cubed minus x. Now, that manipulation, x cubed minus 1 is a known has a known factorization. I think it's x squared plus x plus 1. And of course, down here we have a common x. So I'll factor that x out, and we'll end up with x squared minus 1. And of course, that we also recognize as something with a common factorization. So let me rewrite. And x minus 1, x plus 1, and these x minus 1's cancel. And now when I plug in my 1 in the denominator, I no longer get a 0. I'm just a little bit worried. I'm going to double check to make sure that this is the factorization of that. I'm just going to go ahead and re-multiply it out to double check. X times x is x cubed. X times x, or x times x squared is x cubed. X times x is x squared. X times 1 is x. Negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative 1 times x is negative x. And negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. And those cancel. Yep, that's the right factorization. So when I get to this point, then I can plug and chug. And when I get on the top, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And on the bottom, I get 1 times 1 plus 2, which is 2. So I say 3/2. Now, I'm going to do one other side check here. I'm going to go limit this x plus 1. What would have happened if I would have multiplied top and bottom instead of by x cubed by x squared? I would have ended up with x squared 1 over x divided by x squared minus 1. Now, I don't see anything happening there. So scratch that idea.